What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. I have a request. Can somebody go down to Washington, D.C. or go up or go over to D.C. and do a wellness check on AOC? Honey, the conservatives done shamed her off of Twitter again. How many L's can you take, AOC? Holy smokes! Child, wait till y'all see what these conservatives did. It is so beautiful and oh, so good to see. First of all, before we get into those receipts, let me just update you on what happened. Now, if you all are not subscribed to my channel, you need to go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe to your girl, Tree of Logic, here on the Treehouse News. Also, be sure to like this video and share it with everybody. I want all the conservatives, all of the libertarians and the patriots to get wind of what's going on. A lot of people are not talking about this, and I want you all to understand that we need to clown these commies and these champagne socialists like AOC into oblivion, all right? Now, yesterday, she uploaded 2 pictures of her Abuela's house. And basically, the roof is caving in and it's raining outside. So they got all these buckets on the floor collecting all of the water that's leaking through the roof. And everybody was like, girl, don't you drive a Tesla? All right. Okay. Don't you got a luxury apartment above Whole Foods? Huh? Don't you get paid tens of thousands of dollars to speak on the mic for 10 minutes? This girl is a millionaire. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. She has money, coins, quads, okay? Lots and lots of cheddar. So this girl ain't hurting for nothing, but she wants to sit up here and virtue signal about Orange Man bad, Trump this, and I got TDS. These liberals are still talking about Trump, and Trump has been in Florida minding his own business. They got TDS so bad. Look, forget about the vaccine for the koofy coof. How about we find a vaccine for TDS? Because, Lord, the liberals and these commies and these socialists need it really bad. So anyway, when she basically uploaded this on Twitter, the conservatives mainly clowned her, particularly Matt Walsh. And he said, shameful that you live in luxury while allowing your own grandmother to suffer in these squalid conditions. And honey, AOC didn't like that. No, she didn't. That heifer had a problem with being called out for her hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that didn't sit too well with Matt. So let me tell you what Matt does. Matt starts a GoFundMe. We're going to look at the GoFundMe. Don't worry. I got that in the queue. We're going to look at the GoFundMe because the last time I checked the GoFundMe, by the way, spoiler alert, okay? The last time I had checked the GoFundMe, it was at exactly $100,000 and like $10 or something like that. Now, the first time I checked it, it was at $92,000. And then it got to $100,000 in a matter of 30 minutes. The conservatives are doing more for this chick's grandmother than they are. Now, we understand that the liberals and the commies, these people hate grandmas. Cuomo hate grandmas. Gavin Newsom hate grandmas. We already know that Biden hate grandmas. And now AOC hate grandmas. And conservatives, we understand that grandmothers' lives matter. We want their lives to matter. And we do what we can for the Abuelas, all right? So he starts a GoFundMe, and this is what he says. And we're about to go through all of the receipts of everybody just basically chipping in to save this heifer's grandma's house. So there goes. In response to a recent tweet from Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I call her Ali Kotex. It rolls off the tongue. Say it with me. Ali Kotex. See, there you go. See, it's not that hard. AOC or Ali Kotex, but I'm not doing all these. Alexandria, I'm not doing that. Anyway, Ali Kotex showcasing the squalid conditions her Abuela lives in to score political points. Daily Wire host Matt Walsh has set up a GoFundMe to save her home. Now, let me tell you something. Matt sets up the GoFundMe, and guess what happens? It is #1 on GoFundMe's home page. Oof, you love to see it. Listen to this. The AOC Abuela fundraiser is now the #1 top fundraiser on the GoFundMe homepage. Woo! Oh my goodness. The liberals couldn't do nothing like this. They don't like grandmammies. Matt is a philanthropist, the likes of which this world has never seen. Ooh, you love to see it, don't you? So anyway, Matt goes ahead and start this GoFundMe, and let me just show you. This is where it gets good. So buckle up. It's going to be a nice ride. So basically, he starts it off with a tweet that says this. As you've heard, AOC's Abuela is living in a dilapidated home that was ravaged by Hurricane Maria. AOC is unable to help her own grandma for whatever reason. Oh, shots fired. Pow! So I have set up this GoFundMe campaign to save her home. Please give if you can. Hashtag help Abuela. All right. Now, Matt was trending for several hours. And then, of course, Twitter had to be a hater and take it down because everybody was like, why is this man trending? And then it was like, oh, he trending because he clowning AOC. Ooh, we must protect the queen at all costs, protect the queen at all costs. And so he stopped trending because, they yanked it down. But it was still glorious because all of the conservatives was just basically having a field day with this. And it all started off with this tweet. So Matt started it off like this. I will kick things off by donating $499, which happens to be the cost of a monthly lease payment for the Tesla. Ooh! Stop! She's dead already! Stop! I challenge Ben Shapiro, Michael Knowles, and Jeremy Boring to match this donation. Together, we can change the world. And of course, right on cue, Ben Shapiro joins right along and says, I just donated $499, the monthly lease payment for a Tesla, to help AOC's grandmother fix her home. I challenge Glenn Beck, Steven Crowder, and Clay Travis to do the same. Let's heal the world. And then he too give the GoFundMe link. And then Michael Knowles go in here. So great to see people stepping up to save AOC's Abuela's ancestral home since the wealthy congresswoman can't be bothered to help. Oh, man. Oh my gosh! How many L's can AOC get? Damn! I don't think she can take anymore. $499 from me. I nominate Adam Corella, Dan Baragino, and Elon Musk to keep the momentum going. And then, of course, I'm not going to do everybody because everybody was starting to donate and then show that they were donating. Then For America was like, we're in for 1,000. Holy smokes. Woo! They was like, excuse me, $4.99. Please, okay, those pesos are nothing. We're gonna do 1,000. We want to make sure Abuelita has the best casita. All right, and then we got Oklahoma conservative just donated to AOC's grandmother. LOL, get dunked on libtards. And this is the last tweet I'm going to show because this is just, I can just show it on and on and on and on. I'm going to just stop right here with the tweets and the receipts. Imagine having your political opponents care more for your grandmother than you. Great idea, Matt. And that's what this is supposed to do. It's supposed to show the left that you guys don't care about your grandmothers. You don't care about the elderly. You don't care about black folks. You don't care about children. We know you don't care about children, okay? But the thing about it is that we know that all y'all do is virtue signal, and it's just emptiness. You just want to show how you pretend to care, but it is the conservatives. It is the left the right-leaning centrists who really care, and we show it. We put our money where our mouth is. So let's go to this fundraiser, because y'all know that's what y'all been waiting on, right? So it looked like they're still at $153,000. Holy smokes, they raised over $104,000 for this chick daggone grandmother's home. Now, there are some, let me just calm you all down, okay? There are some, you know, I saw some conservatives get mad, like, stop giving the enemy the money. I don't think this money is really going to AOC's grandmother's house, because I don't believe AOC is going to give the conservatives the address to her house, because who knows? This could just be a setup. This could be fake. This could be a prop. Her grandmother probably is in New York living in a Manhattan condo for all we know. This is just a setup. But I do believe that in the end, they're going to probably take the money and give it to the veterans or some kind of conservative effort, or maybe a children's fundraiser. I think this is just a way of trolling AOC to show that the conservatives care more about her grandmother than she does. And basically, when she refused to give the address to where we can send people, where the conservatives can take this money and send people out there in Puerto Rico to help with the house, she's not going to give the address. Because there's a strong possibility that these pictures could be fake. Her Abuela probably don't even live here, and we don't even know that for sure. So y'all just don't trip out about Matt and everybody donating. I have a feeling it's going to go to a really good cause, and it's not going to go to no fake house in Puerto Rico by basically on a virtue signal done by AOC. But time will tell. I just got a funny feeling, though. I got a funny feeling, because we had some people who were not so happy about it, but for the most part, everybody was laughing. And of course, AOC was just, she's been off of Twitter. I think she's going to be off of Twitter for the rest of the weekend. I don't think homegirl can take it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I think she is done. Stick a fork in her, girl, because she is done. But anyway, what do you think about all of this? Do you find this just as hilarious as I do? Isn't it great how we can basically troll AOC since she wants a virtue signal and try to like do the TDS thing with Trump again? Like, guys, you guys have no business talking about Trump. I thought this was funny. I just wanted to share it. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment. By the way, the comments you guys left yesterday, I would love to see that again. So feel free to clown her in the comment section below this video. Give this video a like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so right now. This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later, taters.